Okay, what's up, YouTube? Alright, Chet Mustang here with another beer from MillerCoors. Or should I say the Hamm's Brewing Company. Hamm's. Now, I got this thing at a Sheetz. Yeah, Pennsylvania is actually going into the present by actually allowing us to buy beer at, like, Sheetz's country fairs. You know, certain gas stations that have a license to sell beer. But the liquor stores are still owned by the state. But anyway, yeah, since 1865, this Hamm's was, I believe, privately owned, and then it was bought out by MillerCoors at some time, or Molson Coors if you're in Canada. But now I could see why they would say Hamm's Brewing Company because they bought out that. Unlike the Reds, which I haven't heard anything about the Reds Brewing Company before, like, you know, the commercials with it being MillerCoors. So I don't know if, like, the Reds Brewing Company was its own thing and then they sold off to MillerCoors or not, but it could be either or. I should probably do a lot of research on that before I do these videos, but this is really more towards taste as opposed to history. But anyway, this is a American Adjunct lager, and I actually looked up the ingredients, and I love how it says brewed in true family tradition from purest water and choicest barley malt, grain, and hops. Yeah, they also don't tell you that they add corn syrup to it. Maltose. Luckily, it's not the high fructose corn syrup, it's maltose. So, you're not gonna, as far as I know, you're not going to have, you know, have kidney stones from the damn thing. Yes, that happens with high fructose corn syrup. If you, like, consume too much of the stuff, you will get kidney stones. My stepdad's found that out the hard way. But anyway, see here, 12 fluid ounces. Yeah, this was like between $5 to $6. Uh, Not for a can, but for like a 12 pack, which is super cheap, around the same price as, shall we say, your Natty Lights, Natty Ices, Extra Gold, which I'm scared to try. This, I've had before, and, I remember it not being that bad. Like, everybody in college, they would pretty much be drinking, like, Keystone, Miller High Life, Genesee. Wow, I would get this because this was $3 a 6 pack, while theirs were about $2 more than that. So, and it wasn't terrible. That was the thing. If I remember right, this is like a little bit over $10 a 30 pack. So, yeah. Anyway, America's classic premium beer, born in the land of sky blue waters, Wisconsin. That was the land of cheese, but whatever. But yeah, let's see if still tastes alright as I remember. But anyway, smells like a beer. Probably just gonna taste like a beer. Anyway, probably gonna be piss yellow, like most adjunct lagers are. You know, if you're gonna add adjuncts on it, I'm not gonna knock, you know, adjunct lagers. It's like, you know, you shouldn't add adjuncts to the beer. Sometimes it does give it character, like with your cream ales. Like if you use like decent adjuncts, like certain, you know, high quality cereal grains, you know, high quality rices, high quality uh um corns, you know, high quality uh breeds of corn, types of corn, nicely carbonated on this. Also, sometimes you just want like a lighter beer if it's like a hot day, and that's why I enjoy my cream ales. But but yeah, with adjunct lagers, and most of the time with the adjunct lagers, it's to cut costs. Beforehand, it was the German immigrants to make their beer lighter, and then came World War II, where they had to ration stuff out, and then eventually they just basically made a beers that would just taste like straight up water, such as Budweiser. But anyway, still tastes just like a beer. Um, not taste, smells, yeah. Um, Still quite a bit of carbonation. Not as much as that Reds was last week, but still quite a bit. Definitely need to get myself a Pilsner glass, so that way I can just watch the bubbles just go. But anyway, alright. Yeah, there isn't really. Yeah, yeah, there's a taste. Nothing up front, but if you let it sit a while, you get a bready aftertaste, which is honestly what I kind of look for like a lot of these adjunct lagers. I at least want to have like some flavor, and hopefully the aftertaste isn't bad, because a lot of adjunct lagers, the aftertaste is really terrible. But anyway, since I am drinking hams at the moment, I might as well eat some pork rinds, eating ham with hams, because why not make the bad pun? Because, let's face it, I only got 17 subscribers so far, and, I average about, like, 0 to 3 viewers, so, it's not like I got anything to lose. Anyway, this gets a 3, you know. I mean, truthfully, this was around the other, adjunct lagers, I'd probably go after this, just because of price point, but, the only thing that I would, out of all the standard adjunct lagers out there, that I would probably pick this, I might not pick this over, would be PBR, but that's because, that is, kind of my go-to beer. I drank that a lot in college, and, kind of, sort of have, like, some nostalgic attachments to it, but I would probably pick this over a Budweiser just because of price point, but if I went off a taste, it wouldn't really make that huge difference to me if I had to drink this or a Budweiser. So, anyway, see you next week.